Hello everyone, welcome to Intellify. Today's topic is mineral riches in the soil, which comes under the chapter Natural Resources. Subject is Science and Class 9. What is soil and how is it formed? Soil is a material that is composed of 5 ingredients, that is minerals, organic matter, living organisms, gas and water. The soil decides the diversity of species in an area. That is, what kind of animals and plants are present in an area is decided by the quality of the soil over there. Soil is produced from rocks, that is parent material, through the processes of weathering and natural erosion. Various physical, chemical and biological processes took place which broke the rocks to form the ultimate fine particles of soil. That is, at first there were big rocks which during the course of time and due to this processes of weathering and natural erosion got converted into fine particles, which is known as soil. What are the factors that make up soil? So it's the sun. What happens during the daytime? The rocks expand due to the heat of the sun, and at night these rocks cool and contract. So some parts of the rock get heated up more and some parts get heated up less, and this results in the uneven contraction and expansion of the rocks. This uneven expansion and contraction, what it does, it results in the formation of cracks in the big rocks, and this cracks breaks the huge rocks into smaller pieces. The second factor is water. Water gets into the cracks that is being created due to the uneven heating of the sun. The water which gets into these cracks can freeze, and this freezing results in widening of the cracks, that is, it widens the cracks in the rocks. And secondly, fast flowing water which carries big and small particles of rocks, it can rub against other rocks, and as it rubs against other rocks, it leads to the breakage of those rocks into smaller particles. And this is the reason for which the soil is found in places which is far away from the parent rock. Next factor is wind. Strong wind helps in the erosion of parent rocks. It is the wind that carries the soil from one place to another. Next, very important, it is the living organisms. The lichens which are present on the surface of the rocks release various substances that cause the rock surface to break and form fine particles of soil. That is, the lichens which are present that releases several chemicals which results in the breakage of the rocks into fine particles of soil. The mosses that are present can also aid to the breakage of rock. Roots of big trees can get deeper into the rocks and it can result in the formation of big cracks in those rocks. So all these factors, that is the climate, topography, time, plants and animals, results in the formation of soil from the parent material, that is the big rocks. Next is humus. What is humus? It is a dark organic material that forms in soil when plant and animal matter decays. So when plants drop leaves, twigs and other material to the ground, it results in the piling up of them. And as it piles up, it's known as the leaf litter. Animals can also die and it can add up to this litter, and over time all this litter decomposes. It decomposes to form the humus. This humus is very important as the amount of humus present in the soil decides the quality of the soil. Humus causes the soil to become more porous and allows water and air to penetrate deep. And as it allows the air to penetrate deep, more oxygen can reach the roots of the plants, which is very important. Humus makes the soil more fertile and helps prevent diseases in plants and food crops. Next is the soil pollution. So what is soil pollution? It is the addition of substances to the soil that adversely affects the physical, chemical and biological properties of the soil and reduces its productivity. So what are the sources of soil pollution? The pesticides and fertilizers which are used in modern farming kills the microorganisms that recycle nutrients in the soil. It also kills the earthworms that make humus. So the killing of these microorganisms and earthworms results in the destruction of the quality of the soil. The toxic chemicals also add to the soil pollution. All these toxic chemicals include the industrial waste that can reach the soil and also from the mining operations. The most important effect of soil pollution is that it reduces the productivity of the land. Next is soil erosion. Soil erosion is a gradual process of movement and transport of the upper layer of soil, that is topsoil, by different agents like water, wind and mass movement. So when this topsoil is being removed, what happens, as it is the most fertile part of the soil, the quality of the soil gets reduced. What are the causes of soil erosion? The most important cause is deforestation. That is, human beings have always cleared the forests, which has led to this soil, which has led to the increase in this soil erosion. Also, overgrazing by cattle and construction activities has led to the increase in soil erosion. But we can prevent this. Prevention can be done by sustainable farming and also reforestation. Here, as we can see in this picture, there are lots of plants which are being planted, and over here there is a barren land. So what happens when rain falls or any running water is coming, the speed of the water is being reduced over here. So it results in less soil erosion, and as it is barren, it has no trees in it, there is more soil erosion. So there is less soil erosion when we plant trees, and there is more soil erosion when there are less trees or no trees or a barren land. Thank you.